Welcome back. We are here at the USA Gymnastics Men's Collegiate Championships. This is day 2 of competition. Yesterday we saw our team finals where our 5 teams competed. Those teams were William and Mary, Simpson, Air Force, Navy, and Springfield College. Navy pulled off the win yesterday, and these athletes qualified into today, where they have the chance to become a USA Gymnastics National Champion. So we will see all 6 events today. We'll see top 8 people, and it'll be a great time. It'll be a great day, lots of good gymnastics. You might see some upgrades today. It'll be really good. So I am your host, Audrey Peters, coming back from yesterday, and I am joined with Nick Cramer. Nick?
Hey guys, I'm really excited to do this and see the guys at Springfield and other guys in the USAG compete, so it'll be fun.
Yeah, it'll be a good time. Glad you were able to join us today and watch some good gymnastics.
Yeah, absolutely.
So people just warming up now, getting loose, getting ready. We're gonna just go over some of the leaderboards from yesterday. This is our floor exercise. Connor Van Loo was qualified in first for today. He is from Navy with score 14.35. Erich Upton in second from Air Force, 14.1. Jakarie Williams in third, Springfield, 14.0. There will be 8 guys competing today. It may not be exactly what is shown up here on the leaderboard just due to some rules and some rule changes. But those 3 guys we will definitely be seeing, and they look promising after yesterday. So let's take a look into Connor Van Loo's floor from yesterday. He scored a 14.35 with this routine with a 15.3 start value. So see if he goes for any upgrades today. Like I said before, you may see some upgrades from some of these guys since there's not much to lose. They already made it. So up next, we have pommel horse. Patrick Hoops qualified in first yesterday, 14.65 from Air Force. Colton O'Brien from Springfield in second, 13.55. And Jack Matlock in third from Air Force, a score of 13.4. Patrick Hoops really ahead of the pack from yesterday, and we will see what he does today.
Yeah, just kind of following along here. I'm excited to see pommel horse for sure. That was one of my best events in college, so it'll be good to kind of commentate over that.
Awesome. Yeah, that'll be cool to see. Yeah, he has a very difficult routine. 16.5 start value yesterday. We will see if he has room for upgrades today. There is potential, but we will see what he does. An awesome routine yesterday to get him into first today. So
Awesome stuff.
all right, we are going into rings now. Our leaderboard from yesterday. Isaiah Drake in first from Navy, score of 13.8. Erich Upton in second from Air Force, score of 13.25. Oliver Zavel, Air Force again, 13.2 in third. We saw Isaiah Drake yesterday leading. He had an awesome stick at the end of his routine that we will see here in a minute, and really excited to see what he does today.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm extra excited to see David Handron with Springfield with his ring routine. He's a pretty strong guy, so hopefully he can redeem himself and get an All-American today. That'd be awesome to bring home to Springfield.
Yeah, that would be really cool. Yeah, we're seeing Isaiah Drake's routine here. See how he goes today. And that stuck dismount. Last routine of the meet after their battle, Air Force and Navy. So, yeah, he was able to pull out the win for his team, help out there, and we will see what happens today.
Awesome. Yeah, it looks like the crowd is a little bit sparse. Hopefully it starts filling up a little bit more.
Yeah, let's hope they're just not wanting to get there early and it fills up.
Right.
So, Nick, what are you excited to watch today in this second day of competition?
Well, I loved doing pommel horse, and it was a great apparatus for me when I competed. And I do love commentating, but I'm actually mostly excited for floor. I love watching floor and high bar. Both are two of my favorite to watch. So I'm excited to see the floor teams and see if, see some upgrades, like you said. And it's not that they have nothing to lose. Some of them are going for an All-American, so they may not throw in any upgrades. But who knows? Some of them may be feeling risky and want to throw in an extra skill they've been working on but didn't do in day one. So.
Gotcha. Yeah, the chance to do some big gymnastics. So see if they play it safe or if they want to go for the upgrade there. So yeah, it'll be fun to watch, and
Yeah.
impressed that you liked pommel horse in college, because Zach and I were talking yesterday about how it's make or break. That's the tricky one.
Right. Yeah, and it's not like I'm still excited to watch it. It's not the most exciting to watch, but a lot of people who don't know a lot about gymnastics, pommel horse is like if you have one slight hand placement off, or you're just angled in the wrong way, you're completely off the event. So
Yeah.
it's really nerve-wracking, probably the most nerve-wracking event in my opinion. So still love to watch it though. Still excited for that. I just think floor is a little more exciting to watch in my opinion, and high bar is another one too. But I won't be commentating for high bar, but still excited.
Yeah, those will be really cool. Floor especially, it's longer. You can see more big tumbling passes, and yeah, high bar with those releases. It's always scary for me to watch that one.
Yeah, it's exciting. Looks like the crowd's starting to fill up a little bit too, which is nice. I guess I spoke too soon.
They still got 10 minutes. Hopefully they fill in. So
Right. Yeah, usually the
yeah,
girls
let's.
would be there, the girls team at Springfield. But I think they're in Minnesota right now, if I'm not mistaken, for it's either their ECACs or it was another competition. I'm not 100% sure. So,
Yeah, that's nice. Teams supporting each other, and too
yeah.
bad we're getting into postseason here, so conflicting
Yeah,
schedules.
right.
Yeah, so it looks like we are preparing for lineups. We see the judges going over there.
Yeah, watching these guys compete kind of makes me miss competing myself a little bit. It's
Yeah.
nice to give your body a break. I'm sure you can agree with me there. I mean, I'm sure swimming did a number on your body too. It's good to get that break. But do you ever feel that way about swimming whenever you see other athletes compete now that you're graduated?
Yeah, maybe a little bit. It definitely was good to get a break. I was a distance swimmer, so I swam the mile, which
Oh,
is a
okay.
very long race. So
Yeah.
I am excited to get that break and everything. Honestly, I feel it more when I watch gymnastics, because I feel we talked about this yesterday, but they get so excited, and just they get so excited to compete. So honestly, I
Yeah.
feel the hype more with gymnastics, which is so weird because I've never done it. So yeah, I
Yeah.
guess I do still feel the nostalgia a little bit.
Awesome.
Probably not as
Yeah,
much as
very
you though,
hype.
because
Yeah, yeah. No, it's a very hype sport for sure, especially in college. It's yeah, you gotta. It's not a golf tournament, that's for sure. So,
no being quiet here.
right, yeah, it's pretty loud.
So, Nick, you competed in Springfield. You were on their gymnastics team, and you know some of these guys competing today. So, what do you think they have to keep in mind today, since you know them personally? You know probably kind of what they're thinking, what they're going for.
Yeah, yeah. So we were talking about this before we went live, but the seniors that are seniors now were freshmen when I was a senior. So seeing them compete now as seniors is really strange. Makes me feel ancient, um, even though I'm only 25. But Yeah, one thing they need to keep in mind is definitely execution. They're up to par with a lot of these teams competing today. Um, Air Force and William & Mary, they have a pretty solid shot at beating them. So they really need to keep execution in mind. Those little tenths are going to add up, over the course of the meet. So, making sure execution is on point on floor, especially those little landings, those B and C skills, making sure they're sticking those. Making sure their form is on point on horse and on rings. So yeah, that's definitely something to keep in mind. That execution is going to be key today.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, because they've kind of had a dry run yesterday. Again, we might see some different skills, but for the most part, they already trained it yesterday. They already competed it, so hopefully nailing down some of those landings, some of that execution there.
For sure, yeah. And that was one nice thing too, is getting the first. I like the 2-day competitions when I competed, because you kind of get the first day jitters out of the way, and then the second day you're a little bit more relaxed. So yeah, that'll be nice. It'll put them in a better headspace, a little bit more confident, a little less nervous.
Yeah, for sure. How tired are these guys going into today after yesterday? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, it all depends on the meet the week before. That was at least for me. If we had like a Saturday meet or a Sunday meet the week before, and then we compete again Friday, 4 or 5 days later, those gymnasts are going to be tired. I was always tired when that happened. But if they had like a bye week before, or they just competed on a Friday, or I'm sorry, on a Friday before, they probably aren't as tired. So, but I guess it just depends on the gymnast, and that was at least my experience. If there was a meet like right before that and we went into a 2-day meet, especially traveling, it was exhausting.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I know. I'm associated with Greenville University. That's where my co-host from yesterday, Zach, is coaching. So I know they had to do that a couple times. I'm sure all of these teams have had to do that a couple times. Do the Sunday meet and then the Friday meet. And yeah, I can't imagine. That sounds exhausting. So
Yeah, it is. Yeah. That was just my experience, I guess. It just depends on some gymnasts I knew. They were tanks. They just never got tired, and they could just go, especially those all-around gymnasts who are like used to that, But yeah, it just depends on the gymnasts.
yeah, they have the endurance to get through it all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's crazy too. For swimming, our season was pretty stretched out. It was like September to March, and the gymnastics season is pretty condensed. It's January to April for these postseason meets. So, yeah, they fit a lot into a short amount of time.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, January to April, pretty much. It's back-to-back weekends for the most part, with the exception of a couple weekends sprinkled in there with a break. But, yeah, it's pretty condensed for sure. I really liked it, though.
Really
honestly.
impressive.
It was exciting, yeah.
I bet, yeah. All right, looks like we will be heading into the lineup now. Probably throw it down to the floor so that they can walk out and we can see the introductions.
Yeah, you can tell these guys are really excited. Definitely got some confidence going on there with some of them, so you can tell it's day 2.
They're ready to go.
The U.S. Naval Academy, Cornell and Move. Syam, Ronan, McQuillan. Isaiah Drake. Erik and Jakarie. William Champagne. And Jakarie. From Springfield College, Dominic Ramalho. Jakarie, Sam, Kaplan. Colton O'Brien. David Handron. Owen Carney. And Jaden Lawson. From the U.S. Air Force Academy, Sampier. Erich, Upton. hoops. Oliver Zavel. Sam Metzler. Charlie Miles. And Derek Bronson. From the College of William and Mary, Samuel Smith. Christine Marsh. Aidan, Trenton Peasant. Mark Fu. And Evan Seacroft. Our judges for today's competition include Leonard Lucarello and Kristen Miller, Evan Shaw and Erik Brady, Sean Monaco and Sam Burdine, Rich Ellis and Michael Cramer, Michael Bray and Travis Boone, Nick Cramer and Charlie McQuillan. Our technical director for this event is Sean Monaco. Each year, the USAG Gymnastics recognizes an outstanding coach of the year as voted on by the Collegiate Championship coaches. This year, we'll be honoring co-coaches of the year. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in recognizing the 2023 Coaches of the Year from Navy, Kip Science. From Springfield College, Matt Davis. USAG Gymnastics also recognizes an outstanding assistant coach staff as voted on by the Collegiate Championship coaches. Please join us in recognizing the 2023 assistant coaching staff of the year from Springfield College, Christian Wilkie Jr., Finally, each Collegiate Championships program may nominate and vote the most outstanding senior team. Let's welcome the 2023 Outstanding Senior Team for William and Mary, Christine Marsh. At this time, we'd like to recognize all former Springfield College men gymnasts who have joined us today. Will all former Springfield College men gymnasts or members of the coaching staff please stand and be recognized. Springfield men gymnastics alumni in attendance are encouraged to gather at the end of the event for the competition in the area to the right of the bleachers opposite the main score. Now please stand if you're able to for the playing of the national anthem.
That was our national anthem and opening ceremonies. A really great event. Got to see all of the people qualified for today. Got to see recognition of coaches, athletes, and alumni. So really nice little recognition there.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm really excited. Can't wait to see what's in store for today.
And we have an alum right here. We have Nick Cramer. So shout out to you.
Yeah. Thank you.
You get to stand up in spirit, I guess.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I think I'm going to try and make it out to graduation this year to see some of the seniors. And I had a club team member at NSG, Luke Deneen. He's not competing today, but he's graduating. So it'll be good to see him graduate from Springfield as well. So.
Yeah, that'll be good. The last class you were with, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Awesome. Well, we are about to go into floor exercise. Looks like this is Kyle Kincade from Simpson getting ready here.
Yeah, it's awesome that Simpson got included in the USAG, so it'll be awesome to see them compete.
Yeah, great for their first year and first postseason meet ever for the program. So see how Kyle does today.
Started with 2D skills there. So far, so good. Yeah, a little bit of struggle there. Yeah, from what I've seen overall, Simpson is looking pretty solid for their first year. With mostly freshmen, so it's good to see that they've got some finalists here competing today.
Yeah, great for them to final after their first year. I know there might have been some growing pains. I relate to that with GU. Kind of similar boat, and it's been great to see them improve as well. We love these new teams.
That's a hit for the first routine. That was pretty solid. Yeah, some hops and steps here and there, but that was pretty good.
Yeah, great routine for Kyle Kincade. We are going to hop over to pommel horse now.
Yeah, I
This
believe
is Sam Kaplan.
Yeah.
Yep.
never got to meet him, so. Yeah, so far Sam has been one of the all-arounders, I believe, with Dom Ramalho at Springfield. So it's good to see they've got a few all-arounders in the lineup. It's looking really
I know we saw
so
him
far.
a lot yesterday.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Wow,
Awesome.
you could tell his swing was really confident too. Glad to see it hit with Springfield.
Yeah, he looked great. 2 for 2 so far. Let's keep it up. All right, popping over to rings now. This is David Handron, who Nick mentioned before. Let's see how he does here.
Yeah, this kid is a unit. He's a really strong guy.
That's awesome. I think he's the guy on like the graphic as well, I believe.
Yeah. Beautiful back uprise Maltese bounced across. You can tell his positions, he's just super confident with those holds. Those 3-second holds, he's hitting perfect. Very little false grip on that iron cross. And on top of that, most strong guys on rings don't have great swing, but he's got really great swing on top of that. So the combination of having strong strength moves with solid swing elements is crucial to scoring big. So see if he can keep this up. Beautiful, really showed off that back uprise straddle L there. Locked his arms out in the press too. Just got to hit this dismount. Beautiful.
Nice. And he loves
he's
it.
Excited. Yeah, it's a great feeling. One of the best feelings out there.
Yeah, I know I watched his meet live. Simpson, I believe Simpson GU in Springfield, and yeah, he killed that routine as well, so good for him.
Yeah.
All right, we are going back down to floor now. This is Sterling Pariza on air for Simpson.
Beautiful half in, half out there. He even opened out in the middle of it. He had plenty of time to land. Very nice. Like I said, Simpson has really been impressive. They have a few guys on there that are really, really solid, especially for freshmen, so.
Yeah, it's so hard for these freshmen to consistently compete, and especially with a smaller team since it's their first year. So these guys are on all the time, and yeah, we've really seen a lot of improvement, and they're doing really well.
Yeah. You saw there, a lot of people probably didn't notice that. He didn't quite hold that handstand long enough, so he's going to get deducted for that. And if the judges are really harsh, they're going to take out the whole element group, which could be a big deduction. So we'll see. Oh, but he stuck the
Nice.
2.5. That's a hard one to stick. Nice job.
Stuck that dismount and got that extra 10th in difficulty, so good for him. Simpson's on a roll so far. Heading over to pommel horse now, this is Christian Marsh for William and Mary.
Yeah, I competed with Christian when I was competing, and he's a really, really good gymnast, so.
Yeah, I know we saw some great stuff from him yesterday.
He's looking a little bit piked on his circles, which could cost him a little bit intense to add up, but overall he's looking really clean, so just being nitpicky.
Hey, that's what the judges do, so.
Yeah, great routine though. Everyone's off to a really solid start so far. I'm impressed. These guys are looking good.
You see their teams behind them, hyping them up, getting the energy going.
Yeah,
This is
postseason
Aidan.
is a whole. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, I was going to say this is Aidan Q for William and Mary. What were you saying about postseason?
Oh, I was saying postseason is just a whole nother ball game. It's just, yeah, the hype is crazy. Get a backup rise to straight planned right there. Notice he's swinging a little bit on rings. Now he can actually kill that swing, which you're seeing right now. He's kind of killing that swing there by counteracting. So far, so good. Big 1.5 dismount there. It's looking good.
Yeah, he looked under control. That's awesome. Up next, we have Jake Sampier. Sampier. Sorry, Jake.
Yeah, I haven't been paying attention to Air Force this year as much. Mainly just been following Springfield and Greenville. So, yeah, I'll be interested to see how they're doing, how they're holding up.
Yeah, I know yesterday they really gave Navy a run for their money. We had a very close competition yesterday, so definitely go back and watch that if you're interested.
Sweet.
But yeah, Air Force looking good this year.
Double front mount there. Looks like a powerful guy. Stuck that Arabian double. That was nice. Two and a half punch front layout. Got some combo work there. Yeah, this guy comes off as a really powerful tumbler, and he's looking really confident. So Beautiful hold on that handstand. That front double full. Those landings are nice. He's making it look really easy. Let's see what he's got for a dismount. I'm assuming it's a triple full here. Oof, yeah. You can kind of tell on that takeoff. He looked a bit tired. So unfortunately, didn't quite get that around.
He's clean through that routine, just some small hops and then the dismount, so they'll probably take off a little bit there. Now we have Sam Smith from William and Mary on pommel horse.
I don't know if you noticed this, but a lot of the pommel horse guys are noticeably taller than the other gymnasts, and typically that rings true. Being tall kind of helps open up the swing a little bit. So you can tell this guy's at least a 6-footer.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy.
Beautiful swing,
Helps
though.
you get that rhythm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. It's looking really clean. Just got to hit this dismount here. Doing the triple Russian dismount. Beautiful.
Nice.
Yeah, like that.
Landed that dismount. Yeah, speaking of tall guys, I'm going to roast my husband here, but Zach, he is 5'4", so, and pommel horse was not his favorite, so I think that does add up to something.
Yeah.
That's okay. He was a big floor and vault guy, so it worked out for him.
Yes, he was. Very powerful tumbler.
All right, this is Sam Kaplan here for Springfield.
Sam is not the strongest ring guy, but his swing is really good and he's very clean, so that really helps in this case. Enough to make him into event finals, so that's very admirable. Picking up a little swing, see if he can kill that. Beautiful. See if we can put this dismount down. Very nice. Yeah, Sam's looking solid. Another hit for Springfield. Love to see it.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone looking pretty solid today. I'm impressed.
Up here is this is Dom. Yeah, he was a freshman when I was a senior, and ever since then, he was a great all-arounder. So, and I believe he's doing a 5th year possibly next year. Don't quote me on that, but that's what I've heard.
Yeah, good for him. Yeah, we saw some great stuff from him yesterday, and it qualified him into today. So.
Beautiful double A. And Dom is another example of, he's a little bit of a shorter guy, but he's just got so much power and control on these passes. So being short helps in those cases with tumbling. So he's just very, very clean too, very quick.
Yeah. We see a 12.85 popping up there for Sam Smith on horse.
Yeah, and Dom is also noticeably lots more confident than when I was competing with him. Yeah, you can tell these 4 years have helped him a lot in the confidence area.
Yeah, that's awesome. Hopefully he takes that 5th year you're talking about then. Get even more confident.
That would help. Yes. Beautiful. Nice job, Dom.
All right, this is Ronan McQuillan from Navy up on pommel horse.
Another tall, kind of lankier guy, but I'm sure that's going to help his swing, so let's see what he's got. Yeah, those scissors are just kind of going flawlessly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah,
open
really
swing
nice looking
here.
circle.
Yeah. I'm excited to see some flare elements. I have not seen those as of lately, so hopefully we can see some gymnasts here do some flare elements today. That's where they straddle.
Yeah.
Oh! Kept
He
it going
saved
there.
it.
Yep. See if he gets his dismount. Oh, he was supposed to
Nice.
do a full turn there, so that's going to be a bit of a deduction, but that was good.
Gotcha. He makes it through. I mean, I thought he pulled it off. I didn't see the
Yes,
pirouette, but
Yep.
all right, this is Christian Marsh up again on rings for William and Mary.
Yeah, Christian's got very strong. He's a very strong guy, so.
Mm-hmm.
That right there is a very hard element. He went from a Maltese push to a straight planche, which takes a lot of strength, so cool to see that. Beautiful swing, too. Yeah, Christian's a powerhouse.
And he's doing this after his horse routine that wasn't so long ago, so I'm
yes,
impressed.
yeah. Yeah. See if you can get this dismount. Triple back. Oh. Yeah, that's a really hard dismount that he did there. Fortunately, didn't quite make it, but.
Yeah, he went for it. Yeah, he got that height there, just hard to land that, which makes sense.
Yeah,
It's
at the
very
end of
hard
the
to dismount.
routine. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right, this is Connor Van Loo from Navy. He was the top qualifier from yesterday, so let's see how he does today.
Wow, beautiful stick on that double-double. Half in, half out. Almost stuck that. Maybe he could have passed that off as a stick. So far, this is beautiful. Just 2 passes in. Front
Wow.
double pull,
He's
punch
looking
front
great.
lay. Yeah. Yeah, if he hits this routine, this is going to be... Oh, cool combo there. That really doesn't add any... Oh, he went out of bounds slightly, but it really doesn't add any difficulty. It's just more for showmanship right there. Doing that little combo.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that before, honestly. It's really cool looking.
Yeah, it just adds a little flair. If he puts his dismount down, we're going to see a really big score coming up. Triple full.
Nice.
Boom. Yep. That was really, really solid.
Awesome job from Connor Van Loo there. And now we have Isaiah Drake, his teammate, up next on horse. He had a great meet yesterday, too.
God, these Navy guys got really good swing. He's making those scissors look flawless. He's a little bit skewed on those loops, which will be deduction, but the less loops he can do with skew, the less deduction he'll get, so. Very nice so far, though. Really clean. Beautiful.
Very nice. He flies that up there. Awesome job on that routine.
Next up, on third race from Air Forces, Erich, Upton.
This is Erik Upton now for Air Force on rings. We saw him a lot yesterday as well.
Very nice. Back by straddle planche. Maybe didn't quite hold that long enough, but we'll see. Tucked yam, pike yam. Very clean so far. Oh, picking up some swing there. Very nice. Taking control here. Let's see what the dismount is. Double-double. Beautiful.
Nice.
Yeah, very clean routine.
So, Nick, when they're picking up swing in the rings, is there an easy way to try and fix that, or do you just have to deal with it?
Yeah, so when they swing in the front and they're doing a back bail, you can counteract it. Same reverse if you're doing a front bail. You have to wait till the back. So you'll just have to learn to counteract that swing. It takes a little bit to learn that, but
yeah, I could imagine.
Yeah, he mounted with a Randy there. It's an E skill. It's pretty tough.
This
Lots
is
of
Syam
front
from
tumble
Navy.
so far. Beautiful. It's called a Fedorchenko. It's 3 Russians. It's a non-acro skill. So far, so good. Very clean gymnast here. Very beautiful. Lots of combo work from this guy. You can tell he's good at connections. Triple full. Very nice. Yeah, very clean routine. Navy's looking really solid.
Yeah. They're probably feeding off yesterday. They did really well, and it's translating into today. This is Jack Matlock for Air Force up next.
He's got a cool looking uniform there.
I know. I saw the other guys didn't have this one, I believe.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that's all about.
Yeah. Either way, it's cool.
Another guy with big open swing. Oh, see that? It was just one. His hand was slightly too far on the side of that pommel, and it's just a slip. You can't do anything about it, unfortunately. So that's where the nervousness comes into play before starting a horse routine. My palms are getting sweaty watching these guys sometimes.
Trying to help them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. You just have to be so precise on this event.
Yeah.
So let's see how he does getting back up.
Yep. Always going to repeat that, looks like. He was doing an E-flop when he fell. Yeah, if he would have hit that, this would have been a really high-scoring routine. He's very clean, not a lot of skew on those loops. Triple Russian dismount. That's too bad. It happens. It happens.
Yeah. All right, his teammate up now on rings. This is Oliver Zavel.
The back upright straddle planche. Very nice. Got the front giant. Very clean so far. His arms were locked out. Oh yeah, those Yamawakis are easy. When you see on those Yamawakis where it looks like they're doing a tucked front flip and a pike front flip, the less stop that they have is the better. Ooh, lay half dismount. Big step there. That was good though. It was clean. Besides the big hop there.
Yeah. He was minimizing that swing on the rings. He wasn't moving, which is good for him.
Here we got Jakarie. Jakarie was he was a freshman when I was a senior. Another example of just a short powerhouse. I mean, this kid is super powerful. We got a big routine coming up here.
Awesome.
He
I'm
hits
excited.
this. Yeah, big score.
Wow.
Front double pike, very small hop. That's a big skill right there. See if he'll do the double-double here. Huge.
Very nice.
Yeah, 2 E skills to start his floor routine. That's huge. Half in, half out. Just lots of power. Beautiful. Yeah, I really hope all he needs to do is just hit clean, and he will be up for a big score.
Wow.
And probably an All-American as well.
Good for him. Yeah, looking great so far.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Stick on that dismount too. What a routine.
Just icing on the cake,
Attaboy.
and he loves it.
That was huge. I am expecting a very
Yeah.
big score to him. Nice job, Peso.
Great routine. Awesome. This is Patrick Hoops. Zach was fangirling over this guy yesterday. And for good reason, because he has a very difficult routine here. So let's see how he does.
He's got another. Oh yeah, Oh wow. Yeah, 2 Russians
Nice.
on 1 pommel. That's tough. He's got 2 full cares. Wow.
Wow.
Beautiful. He's just so clean too. His swing's so open.
He just makes it look easy, and this event is not.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah, if he hits this. Very nice. Back Roth.
Oh.
Oh.
No. We jinxed him.
That would have been a huge score. That's too bad. And that happens again. He was going for the dismount. You just got to finish strong. That's all you can do in this case. But yeah, that was loaded with some big skills there. I see why Zach was so excited to watch him.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, with the difficulty of his routine, though, even with a fall, he might still get a decent score, not what he wants.
You're
but
right. You're right, yeah.
There we go. He makes it through.
All right. Looks like he has a different uniform as well from the other guys. Seen a bunch of different
I
uniforms
saw
in
that.
Air Force. Yeah.
They just want to show him off, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
Erik and Gelke up now for Navy.
Opens those hands up on the cross. Beautiful. Yeah, this guy's strong. Oh, picked up a little swing there. Yeah, it's a big swing. Got a little choppy on those Yamawakis, but he can kill this swing by timing the bail right. See that? How the swing is gone now? He just timed those bails perfectly, so he's taking control back on this routine. 1.5 dismount. Nice, so solid.
Nice. All right, we have Erich Upton up here again for Air Force. He is our final floor competitor today. Wow.
Huge first pass, front full to double front. He'll get connection bonus because it's a double flipping skill there too, so double. Boom.
Ooh. 2 clean landings there.
Little stumble there, should be only about a 10th or so. I mean, you're looking at a big score, too, if he hits as well. Another Fedorchenko non-acrobatic. Oh, didn't quite hold that long enough. It's going to be... And stepped out of bounds there. Those little things will start to add up, so maybe I spoke a little soon on...
Okay. He's getting a little tired.
Here in this... Yeah. Triple full. All right. Not too bad. A little stumbly, but I think that could still put up a pretty big score, so...
Yeah, he makes it through, and I believe I saw Jakarie Williams in the lead, so we will have to see how that score does against him. This is Colton O'Brien for Springfield.
Yeah, sorry to keep talking over. There's a little bit of delay for the viewers, so I'm not meaning to talk over Audrey here. Little leg separation there. Colton is a very strong swinger right here. This is a big skill. You got to keep his legs together. 3 Russians in the middle. So far, he's saving himself here. If he can hit the rest of this routine clean, this is going to be a big score. Beautiful.
Nice.
Nice shot, Colton. Yeah, he's a very good pommel horse swinger.
Yeah, I can see that. Some leg separation, but some very hard skills in there, and he makes it through, so good
He
for
saved
him.
it. He saved it. Yeah.
He did. This is Isaiah Drake. He is our final rings guy for Navy. He is the leader after yesterday, and let's see what he does today.
Yeah, he's looking pretty swole, so I think he's going to have some big strength elements here. Didn't quite hold that Maltese long enough. They're probably going to hit him for that. Right to the Azarian cross. Super clean swings, though. Nice Yamawakis. Right to the back upright straddle plange, yeah.
You can tell how strong this guy is.
Yeah. Very nice. If you can just hit this dismount. Nice. Half in, half out. Opened out, too. What a great first
Very
rotation.
nice.
That was awesome.
Yeah, some great routines there and some high-level gymnastics. That was great to watch.
I hope Jakarie won that one floor. That was awesome.
Yeah. Oh, he killed that routine.
All right, looks like these guys are getting ready for the second rotation.
We will see some leaderboards pop up here in a moment as we get the scores finalized.
Okay, thank you guys so much for having me. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Nick. All right, we have our leaderboards up here now. For floor, Jakarie Williams from Springfield pulling off the win, 14.15, followed by Syam Buradagunta from Navy, 13.85, followed by Connor Van Loo from Navy, 13.8. Nice job to all of these guys here. You see Jakarie with that stick bonus, that little SB over there. And yeah, he pulls off a great routine, a 9.05 execution. So very high execution for him. And yeah, just a great routine. On pommel horse, we have Patrick Hoops from Air Force with the win, 13.6. He still pulls off the win even with a fall, so nice job to him. Isaiah Drake in second from Navy, 13.25, and his teammate Ronan McQuillan from Navy with a 13.2. So nice job to Patrick Hoops. Probably not what he wanted today, but hey, he still pulls it off with that 6.5 difficulty. So very nice job. Still keeps him ahead of the pack there. All right, and up next, our next correspondent is Ian Creelman. Ian?
Hi, good afternoon, Audrey. How are you? Audrey, can you hear me? Hi, Audrey. This is Ian. How are you?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. How has the meet gone so far?
It's going great. We've seen some big gymnastics and excited for more. So
I heard Patrick Hoops won pommel horse with a fall. Is that correct?
He did. Yeah, we just announced that one. 13.6 or 13.65. I have memory loss, but he pulled it off with a fall. So good for him.
Wow. And then I know there was a lot of talk yesterday about like resetting and working through a fall and making sure the rest of the routine is really clean and you can't give the judges anything. So I think that's a testament to him and his ability to do that, because in finals that's really impressive to fall and have so few deductions in the rest of your set. I mean, must have been extremely clean, and I'm sure he's worked that to no end. So good for him.
Yeah,
congratulations.
For sure, exactly. So yeah, Ian, thanks for joining us, and why don't you introduce yourself a little bit, tell the fans a little bit about you.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm Ian Creelman, William & Mary graduate, class of 2021. Living in New York now, but excited to be here. I've commentated a couple of streams for Virtius for William & Mary and Simpson earlier this year, and a little bit in the last 2 years, but have some experience, but the platform is ever changing, and Isaac and his team are always upgrading it. So you can always see the scores there and follow the meet along. It's a really, really great platform that I wish was around more when I was a gymnast, because it really is helpful to go watch yourself, and a great platform to view gymnastics. So really excited that this is USAG is on here.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, awesome. It's great to meet you, and yeah, great to have you here, and shout out to Virtius for making this happen. Let's go to rings real quick, the leaderboard. David Handron from Springfield, he won that event, 13.25. Erich Upton in second from Air Force, 13.2. We have a tie for third, Sam Kaplan from Springfield, 13.1, and Isaiah Drake from Navy. So a nice job to all of those guys there. We are getting about ready for our next three events in the second half of the meet.
And Audrey, do you know, I have since forgotten how tiebreakers work in USAG finals, but does it go to execution for the winner, and then if that's tied, they give it to difficulty? Do you know?
I believe it is execution first and then difficulty. I think you're exactly right, but do not quote me on that.
Yeah, I definitely should know at this point, but I've been out of it for a while, so.
That's okay. I was never in it to begin with, so. All right, so Isaiah Drake is the leader for vault, and you just saw his vault right there from day one, Connor Van Loo. Also one to watch here. He had a score of 14.5 after day one. See some nice clean vaults here. Erich Upton, 14.5 as well from Air Force. This is his vault from day one. Nice cause 1.5. All right, and then we are looking at P-bars now. This is the day one leaderboard. Dominic Ramalho from Springfield tied with William Champagne from Navy, that 14.0. You see Dominic is ahead because he had the higher execution. Erich Upton in third from Air Force. And again, this leaderboard won't be exactly what we see today in terms of the lineup. So we will see a few changes there, but those top 3 we will definitely get to see again and get to see how they do today. This is Dominic Ramalho's routine now from day 1. He went 14.0 with a 9.6 execution, which is just insane. Very clean routine. Yeah, very clean. Excited to watch this routine today. We did not get to showcase it yesterday, so excited to see what he does today. Giovanni Gambettis for high bar. He is in the lead from Navy, 13.3, followed by Garrett Bronton, Air Force, 13.2, and Evan Sikra from William & Mary, 13.15. So be on the lookout. We'll see some big release moves today and see who gets to pull off the win. Everyone's pretty close here, which has kind of been the theme of the entire meet. So this is Giovanni Gambettis. This is his high bar from yesterday. A 13.3, 5.1 difficulty. We see that Kovacs here catches it pretty well. Followed by a Coleman, which is a more difficult skill, which is kind of rare to see those. See that one after the Kovacs, but he does a great job with it. And a nice landing, just a step there, but he makes it through.
He's really excited on that one, as he should be. I mean, those release moves,
Yeah.
high flying, perfect distance from the bar. That was awesome. I bet he's trying to replicate pretty much that set with the stick at the end, and he'd be really happy with himself.
Oh yeah, for sure. It was beautiful. So looks like we are getting ready up here for vault.
Next up on the wall is Springfield College. It's Owen Carney.
This is Owen Carney from Springfield College, up first on vault.
Really clean in the air, but a little bit of his chest down forced him forward on that one. And you'd actually be surprised to know that the landing on any skill actually has a lot more deductions than just like how many steps you take, which is really surprising. You can get a lack of prep for a chest down and things like that, but really great in the air from him. Great lead off.
Yeah, good for him. I did not know that.
Yeah,
I know there's a lot of skills. Yeah.
It's kind of
A
unfortunate
lot of stuff the fan
sometimes,
can't
like,
see.
Yeah.
All right, up next, this is Charlie Miles on P-bars.
Really fighting to hold those handstands for 2 seconds. And I heard you guys talking yesterday about hand movements on P-bars is actually a deduction. So if a judge is really strict about it, he can even take 1/10 for just opening and closing your hands. Oh, great stick from Charlie there on a blind landing. Awesome way to finish out that set.
Him. Yeah, no, you're exactly right. I mean, Zach is pretty strict as a judge when he judges his own athletes, and yeah, crazy. Just yeah, each one of those little hand openings and closings that can get you. So.
Up next, I think we have Oliver Zavel for Air Force on high bar. Oh, beautiful talk half. Really trying to get those to handstands. Straight legs on the entry. Looking for a Kovac style release move. Great distance from the bar. Really has enough swing out of that. Looks like he's really confident right now. Oh, beautiful spot of that bar. He was a little close, but his ability to see the bar allowed him to actively grab it and pull a nice giant out with minimum deduction. So you know a good Dakachev when they can see the bar before even grabbing it. And that's more jam work for him. Looks like he's gearing up for the dismount here. Just got to put it on his feet, look for the stick, and that's a great routine. Oh,
wow.
Beautiful. Great job from Oliver.
You spoke it into reality. He hit that stick right there.
I'm glad I did.
All right, up next we have Sam
Commentators
Metzler. Yeah, I've heard of that.
I want the opposite of that. I want to manifest good routines.
There we go. That's what we're here for, right?
Exactly. Well, great 2.5. A little bit of a bent leg in the air, but he'll definitely get the layout credit for that, without a doubt. Looked like he easily spotted it for just a small step on the landing. And that's really, like, on a double front, it is truly a blind landing. The only thing you're using is an air sense. But at least on a 2.5, you can kind of spot the ground on your way around to make it a little bit easier, but it's still pretty much a blind landing.
Yeah. Helps you a little bit, but still
Yeah,
crazy
too
hard
much.
to do. All right, this is Isaiah
Next up
Drake
on
now
P
for
bars.
Navy.
Yeah. And a really unique
We have
mount
seen
there.
him a lot.
That's when,
Go ahead.
I was going to say, it's a really unique mount that he's doing. It seemingly gained a lot of popularity in recent history. It's a free hip from underneath the bars. Incredibly difficult because you have no momentum going into it. But executes it beautifully there and it keeps that momentum going through this routine. Legs locked together. Really, really strong. Great way to finish that. Was probably hoping for the stick, but really good control. Solid routine from him. Going to get a great execution score and maybe shake up the leaderboards a little bit.
Yeah, really nicely done. Up next on high bar, we have, I believe this is Jaden Lobstein, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is Jaden Lobstein from Springfield.
Just an update on Oliver's score. He had a 13.55 with a 4.8 difficulty and an 8.65 in execution with that green stick mark for him. So back to Jaden's set. We're jumping right into his release moves. Really high flying straddle Tkachev into a pretty unique skill. This is called a German giant, and as you can probably guess, you need some pretty flexible shoulders for that one. But seems like he had it executed great. Winding up for the dismount here. Just a small step on the landing. Great set from Jaden. Really, he kept momentum all the way through that set. It didn't look like he was ever taking a breath. Looks like he wanted to get on and off, but really well done from him.
Yeah. He looked great. Yeah, those German giants, those hurt my shoulders just watching them.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This
Up
is
next, this is
Dominic
Dominic.
Ramalho. And it just keeps it inside the bounds, so you see those white lines on the vault table on the landing. If you step out of those, it's 1/10. If you land out of them, it's 3/10. And you can see he was fighting, gripping with his toes to try and stay in. Great form in the air and just a small hop from him. Not too many deductions, it looked like, so gonna see how he scores on that.
It's good to see. This is Christian Marsh up here on P-bars now.
Looks like he missed his hand there on that peach hands. May have been trying to really fly that up to handstand in finals. Got a little bit of ahead of himself and just kind of missed on the bar. And weird things like that happen all the time. I mean, that skill has been in his set since freshman year, and so he's fairly confident at it. But sometimes your grip gets a little off, or something weird happens, and you come off the apparatus. But he's gonna have to reset here and kind of put it behind him. He might redo the skill. That's kind of his call and the coach's call. So I'm talking to Mike a little bit there, but we'll see kind of what they decided on here. It looks like he's just starting the entire routine over, which it's really tough to do. I gotta say, it's happened to me before. Yeah, nails that one. A little bit more hesitant on it, as you can see, controlling it a little bit in the shoulders and arms. But good on him for starting that routine over.
Yeah, he makes it through. Yeah, I could imagine how mentally tough. That's just crazy.
Yeah, it's brutal. You're all geared up to hit your set and do it well, and like the second skill goes wrong, and you're like, well, I might as well just restart at this point. Definitely mentally taxing, but he finishes it out strong there. You can see a little bit of disappointment, which is understandable, but he made it to finals, so he had a great first day, and he'll pull it back.
Yeah, good for him. A nice rest of his routine, a way to make it through. Up next, this is Owen Carney for Springfield College on high bar.
And you see Oliver shook up the standings with a 13.55, and we'll see if Owen can shake it up even more. Great start to his set. A Weiler, which is a front giant free hip. Great skill, really unique. You don't see too many of them. So we're winding up for a release move. Oh, beautiful Dakachev layout. Floated it. One more. Straddle. Connected. Just gorgeous. Connected Dakachevs are just beautiful to watch. Right into a dismount with the stuck landing. Oh, that was a great set from Owen. Those release moves were truly a pleasure to watch. Really excited about it,
yeah,
too.
Very nice. Yeah, he loves it, and he should, so.
He should. Very well done. This looks like Aidan Coy.
Mm-hmm.
And William Mary has recently started this clapping on vault. I think it's last season. Fighting for that landing. Sorry, I got caught up in the gymnastics. He's really excited about that. That's an upgrade for him this year. Last year was a double full for him, and at his senior meet last week, he actually sat it down, unfortunately, but got back in the gym and ironed out the details, and that was a great vault. Got him to finals, and it might give him a placement today, so really, really excited to see that.
Awesome. Yeah, good for him to upgrade on that vault, so. Looks like we are switching over to Erik Upton now on P-bars.
Very nice peach handstand. No arm bends on that, which is the deduction, so really difficult to do to keep that totally locked arms. Into a Healy, very, very confident. See his legs are just glued together here on all of these twisting and support moves. Very difficult to do. And now he's resting, and L-seat L-seats and handstands have probably become rests for most of these gymnasts as he winds up for his dismount. Beautiful double pike, small hop backwards, but very great routine from Erik.
Yeah, very nicely done. I can't imagine how an LC and a handstand could be a rest, but I mean, these guys are doing very high level gymnastics, so I guess that's how.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is Mark Fu for William and Mary up next, getting ready for high bar.
I believe Mark Fu is a freshman for William and Mary, so really impressive to see him making it into finals his freshman year. He's got a lot of potential. I've seen him train while at school the few times I've visited, and he really is just a talented individual. His Palmer routine is a joy to watch. He did a bunch of flares yesterday. So he's probably hoping to get that kind of difficulty on all of his events. But he's off on his way here. Judges were icing him a little bit, but hopefully it's no problem for him. Right up to the handstand. Very nice start. A little flat on that jam. That jam ideally really should go to handstand, but probably only a 310 deduction. I think he upgrades today with a talk half. A little flat as well, but into some release moves. Squeaks that giant out of the Dakachev around. Needs to settle in here for his dismount. Finish out the set strong. Big wind-up giants. Come on, Mark. And there's the stick. It looked like he had to tuck that around a little bit, but you definitely take that and the stick over under rotating that to a fall. So really good split-second decision making on his part.
For sure. He adapted and made it through. Looks like this is Connor Van Loo up next on vault for Navy.
Connor Van Loo took second yesterday on vault for Navy, so hoping to see more of the same. Didn't manifest that one, so my apologies, Connor.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, he was
Yeah,
going
exactly.
for that stick there. Yeah. That's okay. This is William Champagne for Navy on P-bars now.
Right into a Healy. Great swing out. And you really don't want to see any form of obviously there is a lot of strength involved in a swing handstand, but you don't want to see any use of strength when you're swinging back out of that Healy, or you will incur deduction, but definitely not the case here for William. No problems on his end. Into some upper support work. That was called a Stutz. Into his D-arm, undershoots it, but really fighting for that handstand. Good save for him. Now he's got to settle back in, kind of shake off that bobble, and get ready for his dismount here. And he's got 2 rest moves beforehand to do it, so let's see what he can do. Very nice finish for him. Great fight for him on that upper bar work to round out the set with a stick. And you always love to see that green flag go up. I mean, half of the time you don't even see it because you're just so excited. Saluting the judges is honestly a formality at that point. At least that I found. Like, you know you stick it, you know that green flag goes up, and it really is a feeling that's indescribable after you put so much time and energy into these routines, and there's some type of exclamation point around sticking it that just feels so great. So I'm sure he's really excited about that.
Yeah, just a great way to cap it off,
Exactly.
I know, I went to Nebraska and they always did the giant green flag, so that was always kind of cool to see.
Yeah. Great tradition. I'd love to know how those get started, in all honesty. I have to ask one of them. But this is Evan Sikra for William Murray. Right into his release moves. Pike to Kochev. Looked like it was a little far, but he held on. Working to do another one. Straddle. Oh, that one was great. Really grabbed that bar well. Very floaty. No trouble there. Into some jam work. Oh, very good. And you see that one was much closer to handstand. So that was called a Russian giant. It's a variation on the eagle giant. You need even better shoulders than a German giant for. Very few people do it for that reason, but very good for him. And he gets the stick. What a way to round it out.
He fights for it and he gets it.
Great job, Evan. I believe Evan's a
I was told.
Too, so.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I was told those arm swings can be deductions as well.
They can
Maybe?
be. I think they can be. I think it has to be like excessive. Like one arm swing to stopping yourself is fine, but doing it excessively can be a deduction.
This was Isaiah Drake, and yeah, he hits a cause 1.5. He was right on that line. I believe that will still be in bounds.
I think you have to actually cross it like floor, like your feet being on it is no trouble at all. So he probably won't get a neutral deduction for that. But he won the event yesterday, and a very similar repeat vault for him. So he'll probably shake up the standings as we see them now.
This is Aidan for William and Mary with that free hip.
Yeah, so we've seen 2 of those today, and I know, I believe a lot of Stanford guys do it as well. They sometimes add a Healy after it, which upgrades it from a D to an F, I believe.
Oh, nice.
Aidan really
I love how it looks.
Bar. Yeah, it's a really, really pretty skill. It's kind of scary, though, because your face is, right in front of the bar. You have to just kind of dodge it on your way up.
Yeah. Don't want to get too close to that thing.
Yeah, definitely don't want to eat wood. But Aidan gearing up for his dismount here. Really strong set so far. Rounds it out with a stick dismount. You can see the excitement. Getting the crowd excited. That's awesome for him. And he won the all-around yesterday, so great to see him make a couple event finals today. Hit vault and now hit P-bar, so really, really should be proud of himself. And I think that's it for him today. So he had a would round out his competition.
Yeah, great meet for him. This is Giovanni Gambatis for Navy, and he was the leader after yesterday, so let's see what he does today.
Starting off with a really nice Yamawaki. It's very difficult to giant out of that with straight arms, but it makes it look effortless. Into Kovac style skills, you see that the Kovac through the Coleman, and as Audrey mentioned, it was the less difficult one into the more difficult one, which you don't see too often, unless maybe they're connected. But you saw a flying giant there. He gets a B. A lot of William & Mary guys do that because it's kind of a free B, 1/10 upgrade from just doing a regular giant. It's still working. This is a long set for him, but winding up for the dismount here. Gets the dismount, a 1/10 step, almost a copy and paste from yesterday. So great to see, and that's really what you love from the gymnasts. The ability to be consistent and kind of copy and paste your teams from day to day, even after a full day's competition. It's really difficult, and it takes a lot of effort. So great job from Giovanni.
Ooh, nice.
I think that was Erich Upton for Air Force.
Yes.
Hits his 2.5.
Erich Upton
and
for
you've
Air
seen
Force.
And you've seen today that most of the vaults, I think all of them actually, have been 2.5s, so forward landing 5.2 start values, and that's kind of what you need to be competitive in a championship style meet. So you'll probably see that at NCAAs too. You'll probably see more difficult vaults, but most of them will be 2.5s and up.
This is Dominic Ramalho now for Springfield College. We've seen him all over the place today.
And using the full bar here. Moi style swinging elements into some upright. Fighting for that handstand, a little too much power for him, but easy save with a flex of the shoulders. And exclamation point at the end. Green flag goes up. Great job from Dominic. And like I was just saying, we watched him. He was the event leader yesterday, and saw his set a little bit earlier. Really just a copy and paste again, and I'm sure he's real proud of himself. So good job.
Yeah, great for him to be consistent, and that's definitely going to help him as we get further into postseason here. All right, this is Garrett Bronton up now for Air Force, getting ready here. He tends to do some very difficult skills, so it will be interesting to see how he handles the difficulty today.
You can see an update of the scores on the right side there. Giovanni taking the lead with a 13.6, a 5.1 start value. He is 0.3 higher than the next highest start value, and with some better execution too. So we'll see if Garrett can kind of pressure him for that top spot, and it seems like he may be able to with the difficulty Audrey was just mentioning. So as he gets ready here, the stadium's probably kind of going silent for him, and he's fully focused on his set. And that is one of my favorite moves on high bar. It's called a Zuli Min. It's a one arm full spin giant. Never had the guts to do it because it's terrifying, but really great stuff from him. Into a top half, right to handstands. And we see a Cassina.
Very
which is
nice.
A laid out Coleman. Beautiful.
And the Coleman right after.
Yep, right after it. You just got to keep it on. Come on now. Another release move, straddle to Kachev. And he's got to settle in here. He may have some skills before this dismount. As he winds up here, full speed ahead. Double. Small step on the landing. Wow, a gorgeous routine from him.
That was awesome.
And he's really excited. Yeah, that was fantastic. And high bar is my favorite event, always has been. I've caught 2 Cassinas in my life. Never was crazy enough to compete it, but it is an unbelievably difficult skill.
Yeah, that's awesome that you've caught those. Those, yeah, like you said, so difficult.
This is Trenton, I believe also a freshman. We get to see him in finals as well. Small hop on the landing. I don't know, I couldn't see whether or not his foot was out, but he did just kind of blow up my point around most vaults being a 5-2 start or a 2.5. He does a really clean double full. He may have stuck it yesterday, which got him into finals, but a really nice vault from him, and he's got a lot of time to upgrade that, so I'm excited to see what he has in store for his coming years.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, it's always this balance of, do I go for the harder vault and maybe less clean, or go for the double full there and make it really nice execution?
Exactly. Yeah, tough decision for every coach and gymnast alike.
This is Sam Kaplan now for Springfield College on P-bars. He is our final competitor on P-bars today.
Really strong handstand work, fighting that from a little overarch. Into the rest moves. We'll see if he's gearing up for a dismount or if he's got more in store. More long hang swings. That's called a moi. It's kind of a variation on his to pelt that he did earlier. Double front. Oh, just beautiful. And he knows it. He knows he killed that. Just great. Awesome job from Sam. And you can see really small differences there, but you could see he knew where he was. He had enough rotation to kick that out, and it looked like a really solid stick. Sometimes you can see that the gymnast was just pulling around and kind of managed to stick it, but he was fully in control the whole way there, so great exclamation point for Sam.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing there. We have our final competitor on high bar now, Erich and Jakarie from Navy, and we see Garrett Bronton, that 14-4 pop-up. That's a great score. That's 6.1 difficulty, super high as well.
Unbelievable. Oh, and a great connection from Erik. I saw him do that yesterday. It's a Yamawaki to a Ginger. You don't see too many connections like that. You see Kovacs connections and Tkachev connections, but that's a really unique one for him. And there's some nice Tkachev work. Flying into the in-bar skills. A lot of flexibility on those that I never had. Winding up for his dismount. A little under-rotated, but good hit from him. Great way to round out the session and USAG Championships. Awesome job, Erik.
Yeah, very nicely done there. And yeah, like you said, that's our meet right there. So we'll have to see the scores come up and see how it all panned out. We're seeing our floor scores from before. This is Jakarie Williams in the lead, 14.15. Followed by Connor Van Loo and Syam Buradagunta from Navy. So Ian, what'd you think? I know you only saw the second half, but
I thought it was great. USAG Championships is such a fun meet, and this year it had 5 teams instead of 4, which is always fun. The energy is just unbelievable. Great job from all the competitors. Most routines were a hit, which is great to see. I mean, back when 1 or 2 of my USAG championships, that decision on whether or not you go clean and hit or go big and hope you hit, they went with the go big part, and there were a lot of falls sometimes. So it seems the pendulum has swung the other way, and gymnasts are just sticking with what they know, and it worked out really well with them. You see a lot of really great execution scores here, all in the 1.5 off, 1.3 off, so all the top guys have that great execution. Really a fun meet to be at.
For sure. Yeah, some awesome routines. We announced it before, Patrick Hoops in the lead for horse, David Handron winning still rings. He's followed by Erich Upton from Air Force and Sam Kaplan and Isaiah Drake from Springfield and Navy. And we see for vault, Erich Upton pulling off the win there from Air Force, 14.45, followed by Sam Metzler, his teammate, 14.35, and Isaiah Drake from Navy with a 14.3. You see all of them do those 5.2 vaults there, so it's really who got the best execution, and that was Erich Upton, so nice job to him. P-bars, Erich Upton again, 2 for 2. Air Force, 13.9 score there, followed by Sam Kaplan from Springfield, 13.6. And then Aidan from William & Mary, a 13.45. And on high bar, we see Garrett Bronton from Air Force with a score of 14.4. He wins that event. Owen Carney from Springfield in second, 13.7. And Giovanni Gambatese from Navy, 13.6. We see that 6.1 difficulty, 16.1 start value, just crazy, and he executes it well. So nice job to Garrett Bronton. And that is our meet. So yeah, I guess we are about to sign off. We want to thank you all for watching. Thank you all for following along with us for these past 2 days. It's been a pleasure. Ian, thanks for joining in here. It's been good to talk to you and good to commentate with you.
Of course, Audrey, I'm happy to be here. Gymnastics is can never come out of my bloodstream, so it's always great to still be a part of the sport. So I appreciate you guys having me.
Yeah. Yes, thank you to Virtius for putting on this 2-day event. You can see all of the scores on there, the replays, the lineups, everything. They have all of the stats, and they've just done a really nice job with this. So with that, we are signing off. We will see you next time.
we will now have today's award ceremony. Presenting the floor exercise, bombers, and still reigning individual event awards today will be former Springfield College men's gymnastics coach, Steve Postman. In his 35 years at Springfield, Postman captured 3 USAG team championships and led his student teams to 171 All-American honors and 23 individual national championships. A 3-time USAG National Coach of the Year, Postman left a lasting legacy of the sport of gymnastics, and we are honored to have him back, joining us in Blakely today. Let's give Coach Postman a round of applause. We will now be starting with the floor exercise awards. In 6th place, from Simpson College, Sterling Pariza. In 5th place, from Air Force, Erich Upton. In 4th place, from Springfield College, Dominic Ramalho. In 3rd place, from Naval, Syam, Buradagunta. In 2nd place, from Navy, is Connor Van Loo. And the floor exercise champion with a score of 114.15 from Springfield College's Jakarie Williams. Now into the winners of the pommel horse. In 6th place, from Springfield College, Sam Kaplan. In 5th place, for William & Mary, is Sam Smith. In 4th place, for William & Mary, is Marsh. In 3rd place, from Navy, is Ronan McQuillan. In 2nd place, from Navy, is Erich. And the powerhouse champion with a score of 13.6 from Air Force is Patrick Hoops. Now, onto the winners of the skill rings. In 6th place, from William and Mary, is Aidan Corn. In 5th place, from William and Mary, is Christian Marsh. A tie for 3rd place between Navy's Isaiah Drake and Springfield College, Sam Kaplan. In 2nd place for Air Force is Erich Upton. And the skill rings champion with a score of 13.25 is David Handron from Springfield College. And now presenting the awards, power bars and high bar individual event awards will be today Erik Kelsen. Erik is a highly respected coach, judge, and administrator in gymnastics at the high school, college, and national levels. He was a letter winner on the Springfield College gymnastics team and served as an assistant coach. Erik also is the former head men's gymnastics coach at the University of Massachusetts and a past president of the Hall of Fame event to the Eastern Gymnastics Judges Association. Let's give a round of applause to Erik Kelsen. And now for the winners of the awards. In 6th place, for William and Mary, is Aidan Corn. In 5th place, for William and Mary, is Trenton Peasant. In 4th place, from Springfield College, is Dominic Ramalho. In 3rd place, from Navy, is Isaiah Drake. In second place from Air Force, Sam Metzler. And the world champion with a score of 14.45 is Erich Upton from Air Force. And now onto the winners for the power lords. In sixth place from Navy is Isaiah Drake. In fifth place from Navy is William Champagne. In fourth place from Springfield College is Dominic Ramalho. In third place from William Mary is Aidan. In second place from Springfield College is Sam Kaplan. And the Pariza champion with a score of 13.9 is Erik Upton from Air Force. And now to the winners on the high bar. In sixth place from Navy is Erich and In fifth place from William and Mary is Evan Sikra. In fourth place from Air Force is Oliver Zavel. In third place from Navy is Giovanni Gambatese. In second place from Springfield College is Audrey Peters. And the high bar champion with a score of 14.4 is Erich Bronson from Air Force. This concludes our competition for today. Thank you for coming out to support these amazing athletes and have a safe journey home.